So have it right, up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Big up to every single one of you live and locked in. Hope everyone's doing well, winning in life, all that jazz. First and foremost, guys, I want you all to smash to pieces that like button. If you haven't smashed it already, smash it right now. Hit the subscribe button as well. We're on the road to 10K. We're going to land it. Hit the notification bell, ding dong. Let's have it right, all that jazz, so you know when we go live on the Minerals FC. And we've got the Minerals FC Ultras membership, which is pinned at the top of the live chat and down below in the description. And we've also got in the chat and the description the Minerals FC Extra channel. So make sure you go and give that a subscribe and a little watch on what's on there for this moment in time. Big up to everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Today's a stream. Well, let's have it right. Compliments of Clownlake, Ted Lasso Bowling, Siri Merchant. You know, they love to feed us all this circus that is happening at Chelsea. And obviously compliments to them. Well, no compliments. It's because of them. We're not in the Champions League. So we're not watching Chelsea playing Champions League football tonight or tomorrow night. So here I am putting on a stream, irrespective of who's playing the Champions League. And I have to get a few things off my chest. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. We all know what's broken. The news broke out. First and foremost, though, guys, big up to everyone in the chat. Every single one of you. Let me just sort this out. Make sure you get in the chat. Smash that like button and subscribe button. Big up Immortal Technique. Up to Chelsea and up to Minerals FC. Big up to Chelsea #1. We've got Dell's in here. Brian's in here. Big up to Jamar Jones as well. Texas Blue, my Minerals FC Ultra member, bruv. Leo's in here. Johnny's in here. Mickey Joyboy, big up Mick Joyboy, big up CFC for life, big up to Matt G says, up the Minerals, American ownership for both our clubs is a shambles, always rated the United-Chelsea rivalry bigger than the City United one by a mile. City isn't even top 10, not wrong, fella. And the funny thing is, who created that rivalry? Don Roman Abramovich came to Chelsea, took Peter Kenyon from Manchester United, instantly got a sporting director, which is the way you run a football club. You get the right professionals in the right places who are experienced to implement and grow and feed the ambition, the mentality, the willingness and the will to win and make Chelsea great, because he wants to make Chelsea the biggest club in London, the most successful club in the Premier League in that era. And we were. And he accomplished that and he landed damn Minerals. And that is why the rivalry between Manchester United and Chelsea and United fans see that as a rivalry. Obviously, for obvious reasons, you've got Liverpool and Man United, that goes without saying, and a bit of Arsenal. But Chelsea came in when it was the Arsenal and Manchester United rivalry, and we came along and we landed damn Minerals, bruv. First season, Roman Abramovich took over. We came second, Champions League. We qualified for Champions League. We're in the Champions League. We got second place. And then in the second season and third season, we won both Premier League titles back to back. That's the levels. That's your intent. That's what a real GOAT owner does. That's what a serious owner does. Not like these clowns we've got our football club. Absolute fucking embarrassment they are. All right. But before we get into that, big up Dirty Sanchez in here. Diddy's in here. Rain's in here. Big up to Rain, bruv. Big up JP the dog. GG Perform. Johnny, they're gutting us, my geese. The culture is dead. The soul is gone. Now all we have is a team that doesn't know better and lacks the minerals. And it's not only that they've stripped the soul out of our club. They can't strip the soul out of the supporters because we are the heart and soul of the football club. But they are literally gutted us out, fella. They have gutted us out. And you're not wrong. Big up to Hannah Chels. Big up to Skulls here. We've got Cursor in the house. Big up to Cursor, man. Respect to you, my geezer. Love. Big up to Philip Lynn. Proper Chelsea, SW6, keep the blue flag flying high. Let's have it right. Chelsea blue and blue. Who else we got in here? We got Texas Blue says, when I say fan police, I mean troll, but the regulars know what it is. I mean the fan police, they're little melts, little wrong-uns in the game. You know, they're siding with the ownership now. You're trying to back and justify what they're doing by mudding our history, mudding Roman, mudding previous players. It's embarrassment, like they didn't celebrate. Oh, but we weren't sustainable. We were sustainable in winning trophies, and that's all that counts. That's the levels. That's the standards. I don't want to hear anything less. I don't want to give a shit, all right? Oh, but we had shit managers, yeah? All right. We had some shit managers. What did Don Roman do? Didn't let it marinate. he sacked them instantly, brought in another gaffer, whoever you think is right or wrong or good enough or not good enough, and they went and won trophies. That's all that matters. Winning trophies, racking up those trophies in the cabinet. And Don Roman won the lot. Let's have it right. So jog on. See you later, fellas. Yeah, your argument is weak, bruv. It's worse than milk, man. It's just wet. It's like water's wet. Let's have it right. Big up Georgie 1 foot, man. Respect you. He says Roman had a dream to build your football team. He came from Russia. Now he's one of your own. You played from the back to counter-attack. Champions of Europe, you made them sing that. I mean, it fucking rattles me, man. You know, that we our owner's been robbed of his football club, right? We got Lord Cameron, is it? Yeah, the little Astor. Let's have it right. Coming out under pressure to release funds, Roman Abramovich's funds from the sale of Chelsea Football Club. Is a disgrace. Send it to Ukraine, which is what our Don Roman wanted, and you still haven't done that. In fact, you're holding it. You're banking it. That's what you're doing. You're laundering it somewhere, or you've probably already laundered it, and now you're trying to figure a way. You'll get the brown envelopes to write some false article to say that the money's been sent to Ukraine when it hasn't. But don't worry, when Don Roman comes back and he's ready to unleash the damn minerals, because he will come back, he's going to land it on the UK government. There's going to be lawsuits galore. He's going to come at these Clownlakes upstairs, yeah, and he's going to come back. Bring Roman back, man. I'm begging for Roman to come back, man. I'm begging for our Don to come back, man, and save our football club again. Save it again, man. Save it. We need saving, man, because this is a disaster. We're a calamity right now. Everyone's laughing at us. Everyone's calling us Banter FC now. They've turned us into Arsenal and Spursy, man, and they brought us an ex-Spursy manager. It's just embarrassing, bruv, on all levels, bruv. Big up to Kersey, says Johnny has a go all out. Has to go all out on this stream. Fucking land it like a Boeing. I'm sick of this shit, bruv. I'm going to land it, bruv. Don't you worry. When do I don't land it? When do I never not land it, bruv? Big up Special One Hour. Keep mudding all the little melts on Twitter, bruv. Keep landing your minerals. Big up a little H, bruv. Big up, guys. He says, big up Total Football, CFC fan. Pals in here. Up the Chelsea, Bowley and Co are a fucking disgrace. Pat Nevin is spot on. Let's have it right. We're going to do exactly what we're going to talk about. Big up to Mickey Joyboy, man. Big up Mickey Joyboy. Got a frogs in here as well. Top Bins, love to Top Bins. Sorry I'm late. I was just listening to the Champions League music. It's going to be a long time before we hear that at the bridge again. Up the Chelsea, up the music. Look at what's that. Look what they've done to our supporters, man. Look, I mean, it's like we just want to watch a bit of Champions League, just hear the Champions League anthem. It's just embarrassing, bruv. You know, they've turned us into Arsenal, where you got shout out Lives, by the way, little goon, yeah. I mean, he's filmed himself, went viral, the tweet, went on TalkSport and all that. You know, when really everyone's trolling, taking the piss, because Arsenal have been out of Champions League for God knows how long. Lego had finally got them there because he bottled it not last season, the season before, and Spursy got Champions League instead of them. It's hilarious, bruv. But they finally get to hear the Champions League anthem. I mean, it's just embarrassing, man, that we can't even listen to it now, you know, and we've won it twice. Our elite football club, yeah, biggest club in London, and they're treating us like we're not. It's like we're some sort of tin pot club, like we're a Seagull Merchants. Embarrassing, bro. Absolutely embarrassing. Big up to Daz up, the Chelsea, man, my Minerals FC Ultra, bruv. T-Crom. Respect to everyone. Big up Bartek Minerals, man. Respect to you, man. Lovely to see you in the chat again, my geese. I know you're always there and watching and supporting, man. Big up a Replica, my member says those shit managers won, but how soon they forget. Exactly, they forget. They just move on. It's like, oh, just dust it. Dust all that history. Forget about it. But yet when they have it out with rivals, that's what they use to banter the rivals. So they're flip-flops. They're wishy-washy, bruv. They're flippers, man. Gone wrong. The flippers drowning, bruv. Big up to Does Up the Chelsea, man. Roman, only king in London. Let's have it right. We got who else we got in here, bruv? Who else? Big up Stratus says, big up Johnny. The melts are crumbling. Where's the custard? Where's the custard? Big up Bobby Fairview, man. Whine about Roman all they want, but the squatters can't argue with the trophies, man. And they are. They're squatters, man. Clownlake are squatters, bruv. They are. I call them absentee landlords, bruv. Yeah, because they are. They're just vacant, bruv. It's like they don't exist. They're not there, man. It's just like they're pointless, bruv. All right. They're a shadow, man. I mean, what kind of owners are these, man? These are cowboys, clowns, bruv, running our football club, man. absolute jokers in the game, man. Literally jokers, bro. Big up to Decker's in here. Who else? Who else? Mickey Dillon. Big up Mickey Dillon. Big up Chelsea Dan, man. Love to Chelsea Dan. Who else is in here, bruv? Who else? Rain says, where is Lavia? They paid 55 million for him just to beat Liverpool. I mean, it's just all about PR, man. It's all PR stunts, bruv. All PR stunts. But anyway, let's crack on. Let's get into it. Make sure you all smash to piece that like button. Respect to everyone in here who's not watching Champions, or maybe you are watching Champions League football. Maybe you're watching City and that. And how the Geordies doing? Gave it all the big one to the PSG Ultras, bruv, and the supporters. Now they're getting it by the Ultras back, and they're not liking it, are they? They're probably, I wouldn't like being in their shoes. Let's have it right. I mean, as a supporter anyway at their club and in their position. Do you know what I mean? But it is what it is. But big up, guys. Make sure you let me know what the scores are in the chat. Respect to everyone. So breaking news today, which isn't actually breaking news. The funny thing is, the decision had already been made, I think about, I don't know, recently. It was a little while ago, not too long ago. I don't know the exact time that Pat Nevin was sacked by these clowns. But he's been sacked, he's been dismissed. This is the news. Pat Nevin has been told he is no longer needed as a Chelsea columnist for the club's website and matchday programme via messages passed to him from higher up. Nevin questioned the transfer strategy of Chelsea's owners in the BBC column at the start of the month. So, because he's landing the damn minerals, he gets sacked, basically. They sack a cult hero. He's played, 170 odd games for Chelsea. Great player, talented baller. Always loved him. Loved listening to Pat Nevin. Liked reading his stuff. He's very, he says it as it is. I like that. And he hasn't said anything wrong. So I'm going to read it out now. So Nevin questioned for the transfer strategy of the owners last month, in which he wrote, for all the possession stats, chances created, and positive XG, 18 months on, and it is the same old story for the all-new Clownlake Chelsea. Around 1 billion spent, and they still can't find a fit regular goal scorer. It's not only just about the goal scorer, yeah? It's the fact that he's questioning the strategy, what you're buying, kindergartens. You're building in a super youth team into our first senior team. He also mentioned, shout out to Darko, sent me the damn minerals, DM me the damn minerals. I'm going to read this one out as well. He also put, Pat Nevin doesn't know if Mount will receive a fair offer from Chelsea. Twice player of the year, and he's wanted, but Nevin began, and he said, I'm guessing here, I have no inside information, but if someone like Raheem Sterling comes in and earns what he's earning, which is on 325 grand a week, which is multiples of what Mason is earning, which is on 70 grand a week, and Mason is doing so much more work, and he's been player of the year twice, then Mason is thinking, really? I'm not having that. I'll go somewhere else and get that. Right? That's what he's done. Chelsea's cult hero Pat Nevin has been dropped from the club's media duties with no further explanation, and this has been leaked out. Well, whatever you say leaked out, it's been released by who else? None the other, Matt Fraud Law. And the reason is he's upset. He's upset because Tom Roddy's playing the Mozart role now. He's getting all the keys now. He's dishing out all this shit. He probably said, don't worry, Ted Lasso and Siri Merchant. I'll get you. We'll offer another journalist, someone else I know I can vouch for, to write in the Chelsea column and work for the club. We can give him a Birkin bag to join. This is the going rate now at Chelsea. Is that Tom Roddy is calling all the shots. They got their man now. Now, it's very simple. They just want to get rid of anyone associated with Chelsea. All right. Now, the ones that are speaking out, Didier Drogba, John Terry, Florent Malouda, John Obi Mikel did sort of speak out a little bit. All right. Frank Leboeuf, Jody Morris, all these guys, they don't work for the club. They've all come and questioned the owner's decisions. They've all come out and said, I don't recognise my club. John Terry, the owners are making all the decisions. Roman came in and made sure we had everything we need. He got footballing professionals in there, and he made sure that the footballing professionals had everything they need to do, and he let them do their job, yeah? So have it right, yeah? All right? They're not all associated with the club. And there's a reason they're not associated with the club. It's because Ted Lasso and Siri Merchant won't allow it. They want everyone who's a yes man. They want all their little yes men minions, their little brown envelope minions. They want to control the media. Pat Nevin land the damn minerals. Shout out Pat Nevin, all right? Respect to him, yeah, for saying what he said. And that takes bollocks and minerals to do that and write that when he knows that he's going to get sacked. And ultimately, the only way I see it is that Pat Nevin wanted to leave. He didn't want to be part of it anymore. He saw things like Mason Mount. He knows the academy. He's seen the way the club's going. He's seen the results. He's seen the way the owners are dictating, the way they're running the club. Behind the scenes, let me guarantee you, yeah, that it's a circus. It's an absolute circus. It's toxic. You wouldn't believe. And I've been saying this all since last season, and nothing's changed. And they will make sure that they get rid of everyone that is not part of their order. Let's have it right. It's like they brought a new world order to fucking Chelsea Football Club, and it's some new age movement that they're bringing in, and they're trial and erroring on our football club. Example, we buy Badashile. We got a chant for Badashile that Ted Lasso Bowley went to France in a Lamborghini and brought back Badashile, yeah? All right? Let's have it right. And we're looking at what? Loan out Badashile. We're going to loan out Baddy. What the hell's all this about? We're here to buy these young talents, to let them bed in and build them and let them gel and build a team for the future. And you're buying these players on not small change, and then you're shipping them out on loan because you're going, oh, actually, they're not quite ready for Premier League. So let's go with another one. Let's go and try this Brazilian or this French player, and we'll bring him into the mix. It's ridiculous. It's madness, bruv. It's like we're chips. They're using our club as a chip, and they're playing roulette with us. It's like Russian roulette, bruv. Like, it's literally gun to our head. Let's spin it and let's see which one pops us off, you know? So here we are, Badashile, bruv. He might get shipped out. It wouldn't surprise me. Matson's been frozen out. Trev Baresi's been frozen out. We've got Gallagher contract negotiation. I mean, it's all a fucking shambles, bruv. We're hearing that Maurizio Pochettino, our gaffer, doesn't want to let Conor Gallagher go. He's going to reject any offers for Conor Gallagher. Well, listen, you ain't got to say, gaffer. You ain't got to say, mate. You're not gaffer. You're just a coach, man. You allowed these owners to overrule and undermine you and cancel 2 training sessions when you've publicly come out and said, we're going to train the next day. There's no day off. I'm not accepting this. And then what's the mentality? Oh, they can go on holiday. These kids can go on holiday. Prison sentence contracts, don't give a shit. Go shopping, go down Bond Street. They'll probably fly to New York. They'll fly to Milan. They're going to ex-clubs' dressing rooms, celebrating with them. It's just an absolute embarrassment, and it's a calamity, and it's a circus. It's clown act. Everything's a clown act, man. I mean, it's a shambles. What are we doing here? And no one questions it. You know, the way they look at it, do you know what they say? Well, Pat Nevin went against the owners. You know, he wrote against his employer. So, of course, he's going to get sacked. If you go against your employer, you're going to get sacked. Do you? Do you really? They didn't have any objection to the article when it came out. But he's writing for the BBC. He can write wherever he wants for the BBC. Maybe the BBC scripted Pat Nevin. Who fucking well knows the way the brown envelope matrix is. My point is, he put out information. He wrote an opinion which ain't wrong. Everyone agrees with the opinion. They don't like the opinion, these clown owners, yeah? And that's the bottom line. Because they don't like the opinion, oh, let's get rid of him. Chop, chop. Claude Makelele, gone. Christopher Vell, gone. All these guys, all our coaches in the academy, they're all getting chopped off. Groundsman, chopped off. Everything that's Chelsea, chopped off. Cut off. Let's go. Yeah? We're the new guys on the block. We're going to run it. You're running like the fucking projects, bruv. It's a shambles, man. Everyone's getting gunned left, right, and centre, man. Everyone's getting taken out. Rats everywhere. Well, they're the biggest rats. They're snitching to FFP, trying to mud Roman. What are we doing here? Let's have it right. We lose against Newcastle, and all of a sudden, we get what? What is it? We're getting all this transfer news about Osimhen, about this Brazilian, 17-year-old Brazilian. Oh, now we're out of it. News is we're in for him, and then Fabrizio comes out, no, 20 hours a day merchant, no, we're not going to go for him, and now we're not going in for him because of, let's have it right, Minerals FC lands it, bruv. We're done with kids. No more kids, all right? We want experience, proven pedigree, all right? My point is this. Only days before all of this, before the game that we lost, what did we have? Transfer ban, points deductions, fines. What are we doing? Is that all just gone out the window? So we're still going to go in January and spend money? Spend what money? It's a one in, one out policy. So we have to sell players to bring players in. We're looking at Brillo Pads, shipping him out. I mean, it's just like you're shipping out players that aren't even old players from the old regime. You're shipping players that you're buying, mate. Yeah, Ted Lasso, Siri Merchant, and let's have it right. Siri Merchant is playing sporting director. Let's not forget that, right? Yeah. So he's overseeing and making sure that these decisions are signed off by him. All right. He's making sure these decisions to sack Pat Nevins and all these guys. Pat Nevin said nothing wrong. He's absolutely right. It's a calamity. It's embarrassment. We spent $1 billion. We've let go of, look, everyone's going, we need leaders. We need experience, this and that. We had Kai Havertz, N'Golo Kante, Kovacic, Mason Mount. Those 4 players, key players to keep. Key players to keep. What did you go and do? You let them go to rivals bar Kante. You let them go to rivals who are above us in their process. Work it out. Make it make sense. Because all they care about is getting the money and the revenue, balancing the books. Well, your books are balanced, are they? Or are they not? Because really, what players are you going to offer? What signings are you going to make? And what wages are you going to offer? It's all going to be very intriguing to see what we do in the January window. I'll tell you that now. The bottom line is this. It's an absolute disgrace that you sack Pat Nevin. All right. I think Pat Nevin wanted to be sacked. I think he's had enough. I think like all the legends behind the scenes have had enough. He's been invited to the Christmas do at Chelsea, but not by the owners, not by the club, by another ex-player that he's been invited with. That's disgusting. You show the respect and you invite Pat Nevin, yeah, long servant at Chelsea Football Club, all right? Whether he's a journalist or not, or he's got a column because he's a footballer, he's a professional, he understands the game. We take these opinions seriously. Not every opinion's right. We're not saying that. But majority of the time, Pat Nevin, and his only interest is Chelsea Football Club. I mean, he works for the club, well, did, and he works for BBC. Well, funny enough, BBC value his opinion, but the Chelsea owners don't. You see, the Chelsea owners don't like what he writes because it's mudding them. He's painting them with a bad brush. Let's have it right. Yeah? A brush, we need to be shoveling them, man. Literally. They need to be axed down. Or chainsaw massacred, bruv. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Cut it all down, man. Get rid of Clownlake, man. Get them out. Cut the cancer out of Chelsea Football Club. Because they are the campaign against Chelsea. And funny enough, everything we know at Chelsea, all the cult, the culture, it's been gutted out. We have now got their culture, their cancel culture at our football club. Now, the timing of it is a Matt Law special. We know that. He's a Villa fan. He loves seeing Chelsea in the mud. So have it right, because he's been muddied by these owners now, and he wants his payback. It's all about payback. Well, now he's getting his payback, and he's brought it out. He's dished it out. Funny enough, it's the details, not the fact that he's sacked. It's why he's sacked. And Chelsea supporters are pissed off. Chelsea supporters are having enough of this shit. And it's unacceptable, guys. It's unacceptable that we've got this at our football club. Big up to Georgian, yeah? He says, big up, Johnny. Met Pat Nevin on my first visit to the bridge. Most humble fella I've known. Always landing facts. Piss off Ted Lasso and Siri Merchant. Let's have it right, man. Ambassador at a football club, man. And you're just getting rid of everyone, man. They don't care. They don't care about Chelsea. They don't care about supporters, man. They're feeding you all this bullshit PR, and you buy into it. You're suckers, man. PR Happy Meals have got you done out here. Yeah, you don't understand that these guys are just money makers, man. They don't care about the club. They don't care about winning. We're a shambles from top to bottom. It's rotten, bruv. Yeah, the apple didn't fall far from the tree. The apple's rotted by the time it's falling off the tree, bruv. It's just rotten, bruv. The seeds are gone, man. There's no seeds. Everyone's going, oh, Ted Lasso and Siri Merchant planted seeds. We just got to wait for them to grow. They ain't growing, bruv. They ain't growing. The worms are eating them. All the worms and the rats are eating them, man. There's nothing growing out of what they're doing. Their project is a shambles. It won't work. It's unproven. It's never happened in the history of football. They're trying error in our football club, and everyone's going to learn off their mistakes. Like Jen Ratcliffe, who wants to go Man United, he's going to do it in a different way. He's going to keep the experience at the Man United team, in the team, and that's the difference. You've got experience. You've got core, all right? It's just a shambles, man. How many times? How can people not understand this? How? And they just sit there, they sit back and they go, we just accept it. Here's what it is. Pat Nevin's a legend, man, for doing what he did. And he's proving us right on the Minerals FC. He's proved everyone right, man. He's proving me right. That we know what they're doing is a joke. It's embarrassing. All the money. Look at it. We're worse this season than we were last season. We had more points last season than in this stage of the season than we do this season. All right? And people blindsided by, we love the results against the way we played against Liverpool, the way we played against Arsenal and Man City, yet we didn't win any of these games. So what are we doing here? We're celebrating draws. We're celebrating a progressive draw. It's embarrassing when these teams really didn't turn up. Oh, no, but we nullified them. Did we? Did we really nullify them? Because they managed to bag goals and get a result from us when they're not playing very well. So, yeah, I don't think so somehow. I think you're a long way from Starbucks. This is the point I'm making, guys, is that it's a real shame that we're losing culture, man. Our culture's dead. They've sold our soul for the pound note. They've sold souls for the pound note at Chelsea Football Club. And here we are sitting here. And Pochettino, the mentality is stripped of him. He's a yes man. He's a jellyfish Poch now. It's the multi-kid project, not club, multi-kid project. That's what we got at Chelsea now. Unless they change the model, nothing's changing. And it's the same. I'm saying the same thing. Can you fucking well believe this? I'm saying the same thing that I said all last season now. And they still haven't. And they've gone into their third transfer window and they still haven't made decisions. They still haven't made the right decisions. They still haven't changed their ways because they're stubborn. They're going all the way. Do you know why? All the chips are in. They've gone all in with the multi-kid project. They've gone all in. And that is it now. No more money. No more Daddy Warbucks. No more Daddy Warbucks. Shout out British Patriot in here, man. Legends, bub. Legend. Johnny, they're buying all these young players, and as soon as they start landing it, they will ship them out for big profit. And that's a key point because they will do that exactly. And most of these young Brazilians, these Santoses and Angelos, they're going to double their money on them. They will. They'll double their money. They're on loan. They look good. They know they can't quite get into Chelsea team because why? Chelsea's at a level where the supporters are having expectations. The pressure's on. The media's on. We've spent all this money and they need to deliver. And we ain't got no time to farm these kids. The problem is this is the model now. They're farming. That's what they're doing, bruv. They are farming, bruv. And you're not wrong. We are below Dortmund right now. We are well behind. We're behind Brighton. The league table tells you we're behind Brighton, mate. We're behind Aston Villa. Unai Emery hasn't hardly spent any of this money, and he's just instant impact because he's a gaffer. The board and the owners don't go in the dressing room. They don't dictate. Listen, if anyone thinks that Pochettino's going to have any power and has had any power in making the signings we made, I don't know what to tell you, but you are a long way from Starbucks. Let's have it right. And you're a long way from the truth. There is no way he's going to get any power now. They call all the shots. They decide. They're using Carrot Win Stanley and Stuart Little, who are amateurs, bruv. They are amateurs in the game. They're useless, man. All right? All they're good at doing is saying, yes, sir, please, sir, 3 bags full, sir. Because if I don't do that, you know you're getting the chop. So have it right. Pretty much most American owners don't like to be told, they don't like to be told how to run their football club. They don't like to be told that they're wrong. They got egos, and once you overstep that mark in their eyes, that's it, you're gone. Doesn't matter. You're out the door, bruv. You know what I mean? Yeah, get your lollipops. Get your lollipops. You know, get your milk bottles. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Ted Lasso Bowling, Siri Merchant, or with Carrot Win Stanley and Stuart Little, and they're going to all the fucking schools in Brazil and Colombia and Ecuador, and they're going out there handing out their little promos and speaking to the parents, you know, grooming to see, you know, maybe your kid could be a star at Chelsea. You know, we can sign him on a 10-year contract. We can give you this amount of money. I wouldn't be surprised, man. I really wouldn't be surprised, man. You know what I mean? Listen, Pat Nevin said the obvious. He said the obvious. It's things that we've been saying, and some supporters have been saying it, and a lot of media say it. The problem is the supporters get their tails up, their back up, because they think the media's hating on Chelsea because we spent $1 billion. But actually, what they're saying is true. You see, I would come at the media. If they're saying anything wrong about Chelsea, I will come at them. And I did that before these owners, you know, came in. I even did that when the owners were in charge. You know, they were trying to mud Bowley, they're trying to mud Siri Merchant. I was actually defending before I knew what I knew. All right. Then they sacked Thomas Tuchel. Then I found out what was really happening. And that's when it all changed, bro. And that's when I said, that's it. I'm not stopping. I have to speak out on this because our club's future is at stake. And our club's future is at stake right now. Yeah. We are in very troubled waters right now. I don't think people understand how serious this is. If we don't beat the Seagull Merchants, you know, that's a must-win game. How many times? We're 13 games in the season and we're already going into must-win games. It's ridiculous. Yeah. That should be near December, past December, where you're getting squeaky bum time, you know, close to we need to get top 4 solidified. Must-win games, must-win games. None of that, man. Every game's a must-win game because we've been so poor. My concern is the mentality of this football club. The mentality stems from the top. The mentality, there is none. Pochettino is trying to instill it. He can't instill it. Why? Because the owners dictate the players. The owners dictate the gaffer. The owners dictate everything because their gaffer is their kindergarten FC model, Epstein FC model. And that's what we got at Chelsea. Yeah. The gaffer is the model and the project, not the actual players, not the actual gaffer, not the manager, not the actual footballing team, which is, you know, let's have it right. If you ain't got a successful football team and you're not winning, you're not successful, what money do you expect to make? But they're making money in the ways that they can still make money off Roman Abramovich, Matthew Harding, Ken Bates, Mears is history and heritage and Chelsea's history. They're making money on the statue of Chelsea Football Club because they see us as customers. We're not supporters, we're customers to them. Yeah? So have it right. Come out of Siri Merchant's mouth. We're customers, right? It's a fucking embarrassment. It's an insult, right? We're customers to them, right? And yet they're not worried because they want to monetize content. We're going to monetize content, yeah? We're going to find other avenues to make money off Chelsea stature anyway. So we're going to make money and we're going to create this. And in the meantime, we'll try and win on the field. That's what Siri Merchant's actual words are. We will try and win on the field, but we need to implement. We're not going to look at experienced players. We're going to be, listen, they've got no ambition to challenge. They don't care about challenging. They're not going to change their model. The only way they change their model is if everyone comes together as supporters and we force them. That's the only way. Pat Nevin is screaming it out that we are a shambles at Chelsea Football Club. We are an absolute shambles. Every single one of you guys, I want you all to smash the piece of the like button. To have it right. Breaking out, Mikhailo Mudryk has blamed Chelsea teammates for his struggles as private chat gets leaked. A private chat got leaked. Yeah? It's 1 year since we made the £88 million signing. And it's come out. Let's have a look. Misha's got huge potential. We know that. Blah, blah, blah. But basically, perhaps one of the reasons why you don't see him at the top level in England yet is because he's saying there is not such a player like me who constantly delivers top passes and assists for him. Wow. So we've now got toxicity within the dressing room. We've got players that are young that are bitching about other players' performances. So he could be looking at Corella Brillepad playing on the left. It could be the fact that he's not playing or getting game time. It could be a dig at Enzo Fernandez or or a Gallagher or whoever it is that's not playing in the passes and is not reading the game because they don't understand each other. Maybe it's just Mudryk. Maybe it's him. Maybe, like I said to you last season, he wanted to leave, man. He was regretting joining Chelsea. Maybe he still feels like that. I think Enzo feels like that. I think there's no mentality. There's no die for the badge. There's no one in the squad that can lead this team to show them what it means to play for Chelsea. There is no Chelsea heritage in our team. And you're going with just Reece James. That's it. And Reece James isn't a natural leader. You need more of Reece James. You need a Mason Mount in there, mate. You need his players that know what it means to play for the badge, knows what it means to play for Chelsea. We don't even have any experienced players to lead these guys in training, to order these kids to get in the training pitch and perform their levels and up their levels, and in game management. So where do you expect to go with just kids? Who implemented this fucking ridiculous model? These clown owners, bruv. I'm sick of it, man. How much longer can we go on? We're just looking at kids. We need to buy experienced players. Top draw, winners, not just experience, winners. We need winning mentality instilled in this team to carry these fucking kids, all right? This orphanage that we got at Chelsea, all right? A nursery, all right? And we got kindergartens, yeah, at our football club that these owners have brought in because of their kindergarten project. And they're giving out PR Happy Meals with nursery rhymes. And everyone's singing off these nursery rhymes. They're singing these nursery rhymes. Oh, yeah. But are they going to sleep? Oh, they're sleeping all right. They've got their milk bottles. They're all happy-go-lucky. There's not a worry in the world, man, because every week they're getting their money paid. Every week they're getting their paycheck. And that's the problem. It's a fucking disaster. It's just like everyone's laughing. Do you know what? I chatted to a few mates of mine today, yeah, people at work and all that jazz, all right? And they're happy. They're loving it. They go, we hope these owners can stay for longer, they're saying to me. They're saying to me, oh, yeah, it's good, man. Let them sack them all, the Chelsea lot. You know, that mentality is fantastic. They don't know what they're doing. This is great. Fucking hell, man. Everyone wants them to stay, man. Everyone wants these owners at Chelsea, man, because they know that we're not going to compete, that we're not threatening them. No one fears Chelsea anymore. We're just like the club that's been bullied now. Everyone's just literally steamrolling us. We're like, everyone's doing a train on us. All right? You think I'm happy with that? Do you think our supporters are happy with that? You want to drink them in? I don't want to drink that in. I'll spit that out. I won't accept it, man. I know. You see, that's why I'm Slim Middle Shadies, because I can spit on the mic. I can come at everything that you're going to come at me with, because I know what you're coming at me with, because I'm the one that says it. In fact, you probably say it, you rivals, because you heard it from me. And that's the bottom line. And the funny thing is, all the rivals are saying what I say because they watch the Minerals FC and they know I'm right. And they're saying it to our idiots on platforms and other Chelsea fans that go on with them. And these are defending it. They're trying to have it out with them and go, oh, you're joking. It's Poch, it's the gaffer. He needs to go. He's weak and this and that. Oh, some of the players. But yeah, you said we had a 10 out of 10 window. You're backing players that are meaty. You're backing performances that are meaty. You're backing the levels that are meaty. You're backing these owners that are fucking well below meaty, bruv. They're mid. They're in the gutter, these lot. All right? And that's the problem we got at Chelsea. Is that rivals are saying what we say. I mean, it's just embarrassing, man. And yet our own supporters won't see it because they look at it as, oh, you just got an agenda on us. No. You're actually speaking facts. And then I'm saying it and you don't listen. Well, that's your problem, man. That's your prerogative. You do what you want to do, man. Yeah, it's what it is, guys. It's what it is, man. Absolute brain dead, man. What are we doing with Tetris, are we? Hold on a minute. Let's go in and out. There we go. We're back. It's just embarrassing, bruv. Yeah. Brown envelope matrix. Yeah. Literally, they'll do whatever it takes. Yeah. And these owners don't want anyone talking bad about them. They don't want that embarrassment. They don't want the blame. Well, we blame them. They are wrong. Everyone knows it. The brown envelopes know it. The media know it. The brown envelope matrix that they're handing out brown envelopes to, they know it. The supporters know it. The true ones that are on the ball know it. Rivals know it. Pundits know it. Ex-Chelsea footballers know it. Current Chelsea employees know it. But when you speak out about it, you become a Pat Nevin. You're sacked. You're gone. You're out the door. Listen, they can attack us on the Minerals FC 24/7, man. It don't make a difference. We still land it. I don't care, man. Yeah? Don't care, bruv. Yeah? Respect to everyone, man. Respect to everyone. Yeah? Smash that like button, guys. There's over 120 of you in here. Smash the piece of the like button. That's pretty decent considering that they shadow ban us. It's pretty decent that there's Champions League football on and we still got all our Minerals FC ultras landing in here, bro. Yeah. So respect to everyone, man. Respect to everyone. But can you understand what I'm saying? It's very concerning, guys. Chelsea do have good young centre backs. They can work with in Badashile, Carwell, and Disasi. It's almost like having Silver in the team. You are depriving yourself of the chance for players to grow. Yes, you will have to live with more mistakes, but Chelsea are having to live with mistakes right now. That's Simon Johnson and Liam fucking Fraud Towley, yeah, from The Athletic, giving it, right? Digging at Thiago Silva. He's due a new contract, maybe or maybe not. I don't think he will sign it. I think he's had enough, bro. Yeah, he loves the club. He's successful. He wants to lead these kids, man. Problem is the kids ain't good enough. They're talking about we're making mistakes now, but let's bench Silva and play these young kids and be prepared for mistakes. But they're already making fucking mistakes, irrespective if Silva's playing or not. But they forget to mention that Silva's dug them out of so many situations and saved our asses. Yeah, it's embarrassing, man. Bowley and his bozos think they can wave their magic wand of cash and make it all great. Little do these idiots know. I bet Roman is thinking, what the fuck have I done selling to these muggy clowns? No, but Shedhunter, this is the thing. Roman didn't choose these Muppets. He's Russian, bruv. He's not selling to American. American UK are the ones that got him sanctioned, bruv. America are against Putin, bruv. There's no way he's selling to American owners, man. If anyone, he's selling to Saudis he wanted to sell to. Well, we wouldn't get sold to Saudis, did we? For obvious reasons. They want to sell us out to these fucking clowns that we got our football club. These clowns, name me one amazing American owner. There ain't one. No. In fact, everyone's protesting. Look at Arsenal. Look at United. They're all protesting. All the clubs that don't have American owners, let's look at Newcastle. Let's look at Man City right now. They're doing all right, mate. Yeah, they're doing all right. So, yeah. I don't know what to expect anymore, guys. I really don't. I think it's going to be an absolute toxic season. Look at that. Newcastle winning 1-0, get away to PSG. Let's not forget, yeah, Roman Abramovich is being robbed illegally, yeah. But don't you worry, they'll get their comings, bruv. I guarantee it, bruv. The funny thing is they want to throw more money at it, but throw more money at what? You're throwing money to fix the problems that they've brought, the problems that they've implemented at Chelsea. It's like they want to solve it with spending more money. The more money, guys, you could give this ownership, Clownlake, Ted Lasso, Siri Merchant, an endless pot of money. Endless, infinity, Coots cards, galore, bruv. And they'll still fuck it all up. They still won't be able to make the right decisions because their model, their system, their method, their way of thinking, it's not going to work. Don't matter how much money you throw at it, man. Don't matter. Yeah? Doesn't matter. The fans will protest soon. They will protest, all right? The problem is they get swayed with results, and performances. Like Jason Marino said, when you start accepting good performances but not winning, you stop being a big club with the big mentality. elite mentality and winning mentality. And that's exactly what these clowns have instilled at our football club, that mentality of it's all trust the process. But you're looking at managers going to certain clubs and there's no trust the process. It's just like immediacy. You don't get time in this league. And Pochettino, unfortunately, he's going to get the chop. Either way you look at it, is what it is. But he's not been given the keys. I said to you, if you give a gaffer keys, truly give the keys, they won't give the gaffer the keys. They won't accept anyone making decisions except them. So we're fucked. Either way, we are fucked. Why? They don't know anything about football. They don't understand football. They don't understand the first thing how to build a football team or build a football club. In fact, our football club was built. They've knocked it down to rebuild it when they've got no experience in building football clubs, let alone rebuild. It's embarrassing, man. Yeah. It's embarrassing. Listen, we're in our second year at Clearlake with Clownlake now. We've got 8 more years to go, man. Let's just get through these 8 years so they can get out of our football club, man. What do you think they're going to win in 8 years? Let's be real. What, you think they're going to win multiple Premier Leagues? You think they're going to win another Champions League, 2 Champions Leagues? You think they're going to be dominant like City? Are you fucking mad? Are you dreaming? Are you actually all right? You actually trust what they're doing? And you think we're going to go and win multiple trophies in 8 years in the state we're in and how far behind we are? And you've got all these melts on the timeline backing this nonsense. Going, oh, wait, Johnny, you're not allowed to celebrate when we win. Win what, bruv? What are we going to win? What? Carabao Cup? These will probably fucking parade. They'll parade the Carabao Cup around SW6, man, because they're so proud they won a trophy, man. Not knowing what the trophy actually means. Fuck all right? It's just like, they'll probably celebrate us getting relegated championship because they get 100 million investment, man. They didn't even know relegation existed. They thought our formation was 4-4-3. You know, these are the Muppets we've got our football club. Listen, we're going, I'll look at it. We're finished. All the rivals are happy. Yeah. All right. Now listen to me, all you Chelsea accounts. Yeah. When rivals are happy and they're bantering you and they're saying the things that I'm saying and you're not listening and you're not fucking making a stand for it, then what are you doing? What's the point? What are you're happy for us to stagnate now? Because you're all bought, because all you give a shit about is being in your basement, earning your money on Twitter, earning your money on YouTube, when in reality, our club is going to be in tatters where you're not going to make money. We're not going to be relevant for people who come on our fucking YouTube channels anyway. Yeah? That's the point. What are you going to do then when you're not relevant? When Chelsea's a fucking irrelevant football club? No one's going to even fucking bother wanting to find out what's happening in Chelsea because you're not competing at any level, bro. You don't, that's all you care about. I don't give a shit about that. All I care about is that these clowns sort their shit out again and make sure that we change the direction that we're going in. Yeah? Change the direction we're going in. It's very simple, you melt. It's very simple, Ted Lasso, Siri Matchin. Very fucking simple. Plain English, you understand it, yeah? You go and change your model. You get us an elite gaffer. You get us elite fucking players. All right. You reinvest that money that you pissed down the drain. All right. You sell off all the shit that you bought. All right. And some of it you keep. Let's have it right. And then you actually let a gaffer do his job and you build a club and you instill the culture we already had, man. And the elite minerals. Fuck this. Trust the process. It's exactly what you say. Trust the regress, man. Trust the decline, man. That's what we're doing. That's what the supporters are doing. Trusting the decline. Yeah, trust the decline, man. We're landing it. Trust the cum shot. What a legendary term. What a... Exactly. You just don't know where it's going, bro. You don't know where it's going, man. Like that's the point, bruv. Up the Chelsea, man. Oh, man. So, my point is this. That's the only way we can go, guys. It's the only way we can go as a football club, bruv. Listen, God help him, man. Honestly, you know, you know what I trust? I trust my truths, I trust my bollocks and my minerals, bruv. That's all I trust, man. I don't trust these guys. I wouldn't trust them with anything, man. I wouldn't even trust them if it was a matter of life or death, bruv. Yeah, that they would help save my life. Nah, man. They'll flog me off for fucking whatever it takes, man, to make a buck. You know what I mean? Big up to Joshua, man, from South Africa. Big up to you, my geezer. Respect, man. Big up to everyone in the chat, man. Smash the like button, every single one of you, bruv. Every single one of you. Smash the like button. Curses throw me off train of thought, bro. Fucking hell, man. Give me a second, man. You know, I wouldn't put it past these little wrongins that they're going to set up a football OnlyFans or some shit like that. They're probably thinking, let's monetize that content. Let's monetize OnlyFans for our Chelsea boys. You know, fuck me. All the Spursy tears are in this mug. Don't you worry about it, man. They're always in this mug, bro. Yes, Joshua, I've been saying these things from day one. You know it. That's the beauty of the Minerals FC Ultras that support the channel and have been here from all the way from day one. They understand what I say. And this is the point, man. It's the point I'm making, bro. You know, maybe Ted Lasso's going to instill the football OnlyFans, bruv. He's going to revolutionise OnlyFans legally. Let's have it right. Do you know what I mean? Maybe they'll start going fucking younger at this rate. Listen, they're obsessed with this kindergarten FC model. The funny thing is, I did a whole stream. On these lot, yeah, on Siri Merchant, Ted Lasso, doing a reaction to them speaking, and yet people need to pay attention to that stream. It's on the Golden Minerals playlist. Go on the Golden Minerals playlist, and you'll see it. You'll see that stream, yeah, exposing the clown owners. Go and listen with your own ears what they're doing. Go and listen with your own ears what they're doing, bruv. Yeah. Oh, man. Listen, what are they saying, man? What are they saying? They'll probably change our Chelsea badge to London Cowboys, man. You know, they'll probably do that, bruv. They'll probably do that. Shout out British Patriots landing them, the Minerals FC Ultra members emojis, man. They're elite, man. You've got Clown, Ted Lasso Bowley there. You've got Siri Merchant there. You know what I mean? Listen, Monster's on. Listen, he backed the cement booted fraud till the end, bruv. Trolling or not trolling, bruv. I wouldn't take anything he says. I'd take it with not even a pinch of salt, bruv. Yeah, Poch ain't getting top four, mate. I don't know. He's on that Ted Lasso Bowley gear. He must be. Listen, that's it, guys, man. The members get all the goodies, man, in the chat, man. Keep landing them in the chat, man. All the envelopes, man. I'm sure Fabrizio's in there. Listen, it's a disaster at Chelsea. It's an absolute disaster. Right, there was something else I wanted to read out. Pochettino is under increasing pressure at Chelsea, and his position could be at risk if Champions League qualification is not achieved this season, bruv. You know, the pressure's on, man. It's on, mate. The pressure is on. Now, the other, you got the little wrong'uns in the fan base about Pat Nevin. They go, employee publicly criticise employer and is fired. You know, this happened months ago. It's only being reported now because Matt Law wants to capitalise on Chelsea fan anger. Fun fact, Nevin had also attacked the ownership for not giving Mount wages higher than Sterling. But you see, this is the old Chelsea fan accountability who's got an agenda on Mount, but then he's moaning about other agendas. He's trying to big up mental health when he's fed into the agenda against one of our fucking star boys. We still have our football club. And when our ex-player of ours and a pundit is actually backing Mace Mountain and standing up, saying that he should be paid the same wages, he should be, you know, given equal opportunity, but he's not been, and he can get it somewhere else. And we've let go of one of our future captains and one of our ballers that have actually won trophies at a football club, these melts want to call it out because it suits their argument to feed their agenda, their pro-agenda for these Clownlakes upstairs. You can't make this shit up. You see, they're the ones that are going to be crying. They will be crying. And then they're going to go back and delete all their tweets, the little minions. Little robots, I call them, man. Big up to Kevin, man. I fear for our future if we don't get Champions League football. Clearlake have blown. It's Clownlake from now on. Clownlake have blown through the budget. Barely any dead wood left to sell. We will be stuck in mediocrity, and we are. That's why I said last season, if we don't protest and we don't act accordingly and stop them from implementing this model, because I said to you, the moment the fans turn, they've lost. They've got no choice. We've got them by the short and curly, all right? But the supporters didn't do that. They want to see it. They want to trust it out. It's going to be worse than the Glazers, all right? And I honestly tell you this, these guys are worse than the Glazers. And the funny thing is, thank God they're only on a 10-year contract, yeah? That's it, all right? Hopefully they're out the door, yeah? You know, we'll force them out. There must be a loophole to get these guys out. There must be a loophole somewhere. They might actually want to sell the club and find a loophole in selling the club. You know how these billionaires work, all right? Because they can't take the toxicity of being hated 24/7, that they've been embarrassed at running Chelsea Football Club, that they will actually be forced to sell. That'll be epic, man. I mean, maybe we get our club back. We get our soul back at our football club. But yeah, we will be stuck in mediocrity. And that's compliments to them of not understanding them. Ted Lasso and Siri Match playing sporting director, making all the decisions, going out there making signings, buying footballers that they don't even know anything about football. They're going by data with a data software that they don't even own, but they're just sort of like guessing, and they're probably trying to make one, and it's trial and error at this point. It's all trial and error. Everything's a social experiment at Chelsea Football Club. Big up to Constantine. Signings like Enzo was Bowley trying to prove he's the biggest cowboy in town. He's been mid. No one talks on it yet. They had agendas on Kai Mace, and this is funny. They have agendas on Mountain Havertz, who've delivered our football club. They ignore all the context. They ignore all the fucking disaster decisions and disaster classes by the ownership since they took over because, we need to give them time. Let's see. We were sanctioned. Roman left us in a shit show. These are all the bullshit excuses they give. All right. But now that players are not performing, they've got big money transfers over their shoulders, all right, on their heads, all right, that these guys are brought in because they want to be the big bollocks in the game and look at us, we're splashing the cash, we're mudding Liverpool, we're mudding Arsenal, we're mudding Rui Costa at Benfica, look at us, we're big boys, man, we're landing it, we're buying all these players that all the supporters want because they tweet us every day. We listen to the supporters. It's the eye of the fan, no, it ain't. It's the eye of your pocket, mate. It's the eye of your pocket and your gaffer, the multi-club, multi-kid, kindergarten SC model. That's what the eye's for, all right? It's not for us. It's not the eye of our eyes. Our eyes tell us you're an absolute disaster. Our eyes tell you you're an embarrassment and you've destroyed our football club. You've gutted us out. You spent the most money and we're worse for it. That's what our eyes tell us. And our eyes tell us that when we go to games and we watch what we see. And our eyes tell us that the elite mentality's been gone, stripped. It's all lackluster. It's lethargic. It's just like everyone's just like getting their paycheck, and you're giving them long contracts where they've got no incentives no more. No incentives. And the big players with incentives to play Champions League football, they will force their way out. Like Enzo forced his way out of Benfica. Like Casado forced his way out of Brighton. All these players, Fofana forced his way out. They forced their way out for the pound note. They go where the pound note goes. So when a big club comes again and offer the pound note to them behind the scenes and agents, and you can't report that to FFP, Ted Lasso and Siri Merchant because you don't want to, because you want to cash in your money and sell the player, then the articles will come out after to explain, it was out of our control. It's all on the player had agenda on us. And then they'll mud the player that they bought and they PR'd for all these seasons as the face of our football club, all right? Because they're flip-flops. They just go with everything that makes them look good at all costs, even though they look like the biggest clowns, because they are the biggest clowns in the history of football. Let's have it right. Yeah. But yeah, Enzo, listen, I like Enzo. There is a player in there. I don't think the agenda's nice, but we have to question, why is he not controlling that midfield? Why is he not upping his levels? Why is he not setting the part? I feel like Enzo's looking around him personally. That's the way I see it from when I watch him on the pitch. He's looking around him and he can see that the intensity and the hunger's not there. And he's dropped his levels, thinking, well, if they don't give a fuck, why am I giving a fuck? And I think that's exactly what's happened. It's translated, it's ripple effect throughout the whole team. And you've got your generals like Sterling, who are just playing for himself, and the supporters. You've got Thiago Silva playing for himself. You've got Reece James and these guys and Gallagher's, and they're really playing with their heart on their sleeve for Chelsea Football Club. All right. But it's not a collective thing. It's not a squad unity. And it's all this. Everyone needs to be kept happy. Same as last season. Potter's shuffling. He made, what was it, 180 changes, whatever it was. We made over 200 changes last season with Lampard as well. All right. Majority was Potter. That many changes, all for squad rotation, to keep the squad happy, to keep a happy squad when our squad was inundated with how many players, in an influx of players, inflated, bolstered squad. Then we've cut the squad for Pochettino, all right? And it's still the same shit. Oh, keep this player happy, rotate this player, don't play this player, play this player. So you're not going to get any consistency. You're not going to get any chemistry. You're not going to build any rhythm or momentum, all right? And you're relying all the time in every single game on individual brilliance, i.e. Sterling's, Gallagher, Cole Palmer's, whoever's going to land it and dig out the minerals. But it's not a collective team unity. There's no real direction. There's no identity. There's no real patterns of play consistently. There's no mentality. There's no authority. And it all stems from upstairs. And they go, oh, well, Ted Lasso, he got injured. He got the red card. He made the decision. No, well, they do make the decisions, because everything we have on our football pitch that we go and pay money to watch is what they've given us. And it's up to the gaffer in charge to try and make a problem solve. He shouldn't be problem solving. He should be built with. He should be backed. He should be given the right tools. He should be given experience, young experience, and youth. Proven blueprint, blue like Chelsea Football Club. He hasn't been given that. So he's set up to fail. Dealt another shit hand. Potter dealt a shit hand. Yes, man tax. So have it right. Documented. Yes, man tax. Let's remind everyone he's a yes man, bruv. All right? Because people seem to forget all this stuff, man. People forget this. This is Wise's agenda. Got an agenda on Roman. That goes without saying. But I want to bring up the yes man tax. Where is it, bruv? I think it's this one. Yeah. Plenty in the squad concluded that Potter was a yes man. Senior players assumed visits from Begdad Bali and Ted Lasso in training were an attempt to micromanage the squad. Well, they're still micromanaging. In fact, they're not even micromanaging, bruv. They're managing the whole lot from top to bottom. Micromanage Little Carrot Winstanley, yes man, Stuart Little. We got the Jurasic and Falacio, whatever his name is, on Clearlake, and our CEOs and all the board. They're micromanaging them. They're micromanaging Tom Roddy. They're micromanaging fucking Pochettino and all the academy. They're micromanaging the players, the contract negotiations, dealing with other clubs. All these other clubs, what you think they take them seriously? They get respect them. Roman Abramovich was respected, man. When you go and negotiate with Marina Granovskaya, you don't muck around. She's Iron Lady for a reason. They dread negotiating with her. Ask Dortmund when we were negotiating with Dortmund for Haaland, bruv. They're terrified of her. All right, we don't have that. These lot are thinking, how much can we milk out of these Cowboys? How many more pound notes can we make out of these guys? Because they're stupid, man. They're just throwing money. We got them. They don't understand football. They don't get it. All right. And their little executives, little directors that they've employed, little meaty directors, all right, come from mid-level clubs that they're using to negotiate elite contracts and big contracts. It's embarrassing. These guys couldn't even negotiate a contract for Kylian Mbappe or Frankie de Jong, man. They never got the capacity to do it, man, or the experience. So at the end of the day, I mean, we're set up for failure in all aspects of our club, in every part, from top to bottom. You know, every department is set up for failure, bruv. And I'm not even joking here. Big up Jeremy. He says Strasbourg fans are protesting against Clownlake every home game. I wish our fans had the same minerals. Also, check out Eunice's new video. He is finally seeing sense and mudded the UK government and Clownlake. Listen, you have to mud them. I mean, if you're not mudding them now, if you're still not mudding them, then I think you're either absolutely stupid, all right, or you're just outright bull. So you decide, do you want to be stupid and a glorified idiot, or do you want to reveal that you're a brown envelope and all you care about is your reputation and your celebrity status wannabes and your clicks and not having your channel shadow banned and shut down? You decide what you want to do, all right? But either way, you're getting exposed for it. So that's my message to you lot. And you all know who you are. Yeah. You know exactly who you are. So you make the decision. You make the call. Yeah. And I hope for your sake, you do the right thing. You know, do the right thing. Sometimes it's all right to be wrong. It's all right to say that you were wrong and that you weren't clever enough to understand the situation or that you fell for all the brown envelopes. It's never too late to do that. You can do that. Shows minerals, mate, to do that and accept you're wrong. I would accept I'm wrong if these owners landed it and we were competing and we're landing it and we're going to fucking win multiple trophies. Cool. Ain't the case. So no, I'm not wrong. That's why I say what I say and what I know. Knowledge is power. So have it right. Up the Chelsea. Up Mills FC. Big up a replica, man. He says, Siri Merchant, Ted Lasso are managing the team, picking lineups, playing sporting director like it's FIFA, using Pochwin, Stanley and co. and vassals as vessels and pawns. Facts. They think this is football manager, real life football manager, real life FIFA pro, bruv. That's what they think, these clowns. All right. Well, we're not a video game. You might like Lana Del Rey video games and you're influenced by that. All right. But we're not a video game. We're real life here, man. We're real minerals. We're real Chelsea supporters that love our football club. And you're playing and you're abusing our love for our football club. And you're taking the absolute piss out of us. All right. Well, not me. You're not taking the piss out of me because I know you like clockwork. And unfortunately, I've got a platform where I can actually relay all this to all the Minerals FC ultras that are well clued on, mate. Very, very educated and know exactly what you're doing and don't fall for your nonsense. And it's only going to be a matter of time when everyone else sings the same damn track and lands it and spits like the Slim Mineral Shady, and you're fucked. Because doesn't matter what brown envelope comes out with, whatever nonsense that you want it to come out with, whatever lies, whatever story to paint a picture, look like you're painting a Picasso or some Rothko that's worth 20 million. Let's have it right. And I've seen those. Let's have it right. Yeah, I've seen them. I've been around them. All right. So it doesn't matter what you do. You will never be able to paint. You're not a pretty painting. You're not a pretty painting. You're an absolute shambles. Yeah. You're like a scrapyard. Yeah. It's just crap everywhere. Bits of everything everywhere. And you can't build nothing with that. There's nothing to build, man. Yeah. Except keep on scrapping, which is what you're doing to our football club. You're scrapping us. Big up to Replica, man. Not wrong, my geezer. Victor landing it. He says, makes me laugh when Goldfish says we are a strike away from competing. We need at least 6 elite players. How can you spend $1 billion and have no spine? How can you not have no spine? Isn't that great? Isn't that an interesting question? Why don't we ask Goldfish? Yeah? Go and ask CFC Moddy. Go and ask all these accounts. Yeah? Ask what does he call his platform? The byline. The byline. Ask him. Ask him. Yeah? Why doesn't he talk real talk like he did for Mason Mount? Well, he didn't do that for Mason Mount because he was all a fraud when it comes to Mason Mount and other players in the team and other situations last season. Why doesn't he speak out about what's going on now? What you're telling me, Pat Nevin is all gravy, yeah? Yeah, it's all gravy. He's landing the minerals and we're just gonna, yeah, he's right. He'll say he's rightfully sacked. You can't go against the owners. Yeah, well, you're not going to go against the owners. We know that about Goldfish. Goldfish, biggest brown envelope, mate. Little ringleader. Yeah, let's have it right. You know, when you got that many followers, and I've been educated. Shout out to Vic as well, Victoria. Yeah, all right. Let me know about a lot of these accounts. I'm going to educate you lot. A lot of these Twitter accounts, there's a software, and they can identify how many guys have bought followers. It comes up people in the social media game that are employed in social media, and she's one of them. All right, she knows accounts that have paid for followers to get their 300, 400, 500k followers, mate, to make money, because all they want to do is sit home in their mum's basements or wherever they are, yeah, to make money off Twitter. Let's have it right. Now, wouldn't surprise me if a few on here, you know, me, I've never bought one follower, one subscriber, nothing, man. Never. Why would I do that? What's the point in that? Why? Because you want to grow your account quickly. Every single one that follows me on Twitter, every single one that follows me on Instagram, every single one of them that follows me on the Minerals FC on YouTube or on Twitch or whatever platform, on TikTok, they are all genuine human being followers, bro. They are all Minerals FC Ultras, bro. Yeah. I don't ever spend $1 or £1 or any money on buying followers. It's ridiculous, man. Sometimes I question, well, they've got all these platforms, and you look at like their likes or whatever, or their views, and you think, how is that possible, bro? How they got such little views? You know, maybe it's because they bought them. Maybe it's because they bought them. But it is what it is. These guys, the Goldfish here, he'll never go against the owners. He's too close to them. Believe me or don't believe me, he's in the pocket of Ted Lasso. Yeah, I know it. I know it. Why do you think he's blocked me? I blocked him as well because he's wronging. But the point is, there's a reason for it. Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC, we land it everywhere we go, bruv. You know what I mean? We don't take the piss here. We're straight up, man. What's that? Twitch bathtub stream for content monitor. What's that? What do you mean, Johnny, bruv? Don't know what that means. Yeah, of course. I believe that Ted Lasso, Siri Merchant, and Clownlake have got our club for free, for nothing. And they've been put in there to destroy us. And they are literally laundering money. All this money we're spending is being laundered for UK government or whoever it is, all the elites, bruv. It wouldn't surprise me, man. You know? Big up to everyone in here, man. Listen, guys, respect to everyone. Female Twitch streamers. I don't know about that, man. I mean, I don't even go on Twitch. I don't even know. I just set it up because someone said to me, "Oh, you should do Twitch. It's quite good, you know, and all this jazz." So I've just set it up, so it's there. It's there. But guys, smash the piece of like button. Big up to Neil, man. Love to Neil, bruv. Big up Johnny Minerals Ultras, man, and respect to Chelsea Old Boys. These clowns are a dictatorship. Can't believe they binned our goat, Pat Nevin. I saw him play many times and deserves respect. Get these fuckers out. Let's have it right. Not wrong, my geezer. Not wrong. Yeah, love to Neil, man. And we got a lot of Minerals FC Ultras that support his channel that have seen the likes of Pat Nevin, that have seen Osgood. They've seen these players, man. Chelsea Old Boys was one of them, man. Chelsea Old Boys, man. He's seen all the old school players, mate. Yeah. Big up to Daniel G. He says, I've seen today Thomas Frank is a favourite by the owners. If Poch gets sacked, non-stop cycle of average yes men. I would want Carlo or Jose back. Facts. Nothing less. Don't bring me Thomas Frank. I don't want this geezer, bruv. I don't want him. Right? He's not our level, man. Because why? They're trying to implement the Brentford model. Yeah. They're trying to implement their self-sustainable model. They're trying to implement Brighton FC, Seagull Merchants, Red Bull. Can you not see what they're doing? We have to stop them, man. We have to stop them. All right? This is another Potter, Jellyfish Potter. Potch, I said to you after Jellyfish Potter, if we don't get a top elite manager, then we're finished, bruv. All right, we're done. Yeah, we need an elite gaffer. Well, we've got a meaty manager now. We're stagnating, and we are going to continue to stagnate, bruv. Big up to Barton in here. Big up to everyone in here, man. Mickey Joyboy says, I've seen Nevin in our shirt. Respect to Mickey Joyboy, man. See what I'm saying? Proper Chelsea, man, in the chat. Proper Chelsea. You're not wrong, Daniel G, man, but we can't accept anything less, my geezer. We can't accept anything. I don't accept anything less. I want Jose Mourinho back. I'd do anything to have Jose Mourinho back at Chelsea Football Club right now. Are you mad? You're mad. But guys, big up to everyone, man. Respect, love. I'm just going to quickly see if there's any breaking news or anything like that before I wrap it up. But I think we're all gravy, mate. Well, this is how I feel, guys. This is how I feel. This is how we do it. Come on. What's happening there? Let's get this off. Here we go. Look, someone's put this, man. He just oh, it's funny shit, man. He's put I love this guy, man. All right, let's play this. We're going to collaborate with all the wrong'uns in the game. We're going to listen to everyone else except the supporters at Chelsea. We're going to go with an unproven blueprint because we all know well that the blueprint's blue like Chelsea, but we're going to implement our Clearlake blueprint because we come from the United States of America and we're going to land it. We're going to land. What does Johnny Minerals say? He says to land the minerals. Is it? We're going to land the minerals. You ain't land no minerals, bruv. You're landing fraudulent minerals at Chelsea, yeah? Because you're frauds, your money ball and all this jazz. It's destroyed us. It's fucking gutted us out, bruv. We're completely gutted out our football club. We've got nothing left, man. We've got no fighting spirit. We've got no experience. We've got nothing. We've got no elite nothing, bruv. Everything's been cut out of this football club, man. Every single thing's been cut out. Do you understand me? Well, this is it, bruv. This is exactly what it is all about, mate. Yeah. And that's raw. That's raw emotions, bruv. Yeah. Raw emotions. But respect to everyone, man. Respect to everyone. Total Football says our players would find training too tough under Jose Mourinho. Forget that, man. These kids wouldn't even be able to train, man. These kids, you know, most of these players in this team would be in the under 23s team. Yeah, not the first team under Roman Abramovich. That is exactly how I leave it. That's all you need to know. That is it. That's all you need to know, my geezer. Yeah, is that majority of these players, some of them I like. Don't get me wrong, but the reality is they're not getting into the teams we had of past, man, that are successful, bro. But it is what it is. But guys, big up to everyone, man. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit your notification button. Make sure you join the Minerals FC Ultras membership as well, pinned at the top and in the description below. Make sure you also subscribe and check out the Minerals FC Extra channel, which is in the description below as well. But respect to everyone, man. More content coming out. And we need to get Lee Gunner on. Do you know what I mean? Let's get him on very sharpish, man. We need to land it, bro. So big up to everyone. Love to everyone. Respect, man. Keep landing your minerals everywhere you go. Don't drop your standards. We will never drop our standards at Chelsea Football Club. But let's have it right. Stay healthy. Keep winning. Up the Chelsea. Up the Minerals FC. Let's go.